Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's time to get arty. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are PM Artist Studio.
Ooh.
I was trilling there.
Trilling. Well, howdy, folks. I'm going to fix your camera a little bit. I'll move you down. There we go. That's a little better. But now I see the camera. That's annoying.
See what?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, I do. There we go. Maybe that's better. There we go. That's a little better. Alrighty, folks. So, it is Sunday. Therefore, we're going to work on some P stuff over here. She's got some ideas, I think, about pulling some prints, doing backgrounds for the book, and perhaps some tags.
I'm hoping to get to tags.
Let's talk about, well, actually, let's say hello to everybody. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you haven't given those thumbsy upsies and you're, a regular and you like to hang out and all that business and you know that you're going to have a good time, then do give those thumbsy upsies. If you're still, new, want to check it out, totally fine. Hang out in the background, no worries. Do give the thumbsy upsies, though, if you are enjoying. All right, let's say hello to everyone. Participants. Wow, we have quite the crew here. I mean, it says there are 54 people.
Wow.
All right, let me see if I can get through this. We've got Ann, Anthony, Barbara, Brad, Kathy, Darcy, Dana, Devin, Diane, Estella, Effie, Ginger, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Jeanette, Joni, Judy P, Carrie Phillips, Kim, Diane, Lee, Gail, Lisa, Marta, Maya, Nightbot, she's the one you want to watch out for. She's going to drop in information in the chat via one of our moderators with the hashtags. Nadine Shores is here. Hello, Nadine. Panka, Silver Granny, that's Lynn. Serious Hecka, that's our friend Lisa. How you doing? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Sophie is here. Star Traveler, that's Linda. Stitching Arc, that's Paula. Susan Dufresne, Susie Allen, SWL. Texture Junkies, that's Sharon. The Shelley Studio, Trish Coogan, that means that Evie's here as well. And we've got Violet, and I hope that Fran is here. She'll probably come in later. I think Cindy McBride came in. If I missed you, was not on purpose. I think Carla came in. See, when the top names come in, because it goes in alphabetical order, then I try to come back and see who's popped in there. But if you would like me to say hello, just, wave at me in the chat and say, hey, you missed me. Hey, Rennie. Do turn your chat over to live chat. So that way you're not missing anything. Even if you aren't going to chat and you want to read chat, put it on live chat. Then that way you don't miss anything. All right. Announcements. Because we are now officially, right into that first week of March. Joni has posted regarding the ATC swap that's going on. You have until the 7th to sign up for that. Judy P has posted regarding the collage challenge. And then Carrie put out his video for the color combo. I think some other people have already participated along with Paula. And let's see, Lisa, Serious Hecka Lisa, she has put the information about which stencils, for the stencil extravaganza. And guess what? If you don't have our stencils or have those 3, don't feel obligated. Use what you got. We're okay with that. Participate.
Yeah.
If you want to. We're easygoing in that group. I mean, obviously, we love it when you have our stencils. Speaking of, did you guys see Froyle and her debut launch of her Dream Big stencil and stamp? How many of you were so surprised by that? I saw in some of the comments, they were like, oh, we're so happy. Debsy wrote in there, I was just thinking the other day that it would be really nice if you did something with PM Artist Studio. So there you go. That was fun. Fun stuff.
But that's not the first time. She's used our stuff before.
Well, she's used our stuff, but we, this is like
the first time she's
part of PM Artist
Studio.
We hooked her in. Hooked her in.
And I'm really anxious to use that stencil, but they've been going out faster than
then we can get them cut right now.
So I don't have one yet.
Plus, the website is still in full force of being built. I'm thinking this next week. I don't know. We got a few things to test. Some things kind of went a little slower than anticipated, which happens. It's like, any kind of building of anything, or really revamping is the word. When you do that restoration, it's almost easier to build from the ground up than it is to.
Do you want to talk about the things that we've received in the mail?
Yes, let's do that.
Because I think if we do that right now,
that would be great.
We won't feel, because I'll tell you what, Marcia, that
I'm putting it over here.
That dangle that you put.
Can I put
I was
it on
like,
here?
man, I really wished I had 2 of those. I'd wear those for earrings, and it matches my beads today.
Here, I'm gonna
do that.
slide that over there. Okay. Because I'm gonna put you on the top camera.
This is a 2-hander.
I think I got all them out. Oh, and of course we have the Makers Creative collab that's going on. We have quite the lineup, I think, already of YouTubers. And so if you want to participate in that as a non-YouTuber, that is always welcomed and celebrated. And all of that information can be found in the featured area of Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you aren't a part of that, come on over. There's going to be links that are dropped in the chat throughout the stream, along with there's information down below if you hit the show me more area, or the little the description box down below.
All right, well, all of this is from Jeanette, as in Jnet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and I almost lost that little cardinal there, and that's really,
cardinal sin.
Absolutely wonderful.
Don't lose your cardinals.
I found my stamp collection. Check this card out. Isn't this gorgeous?
Beautiful. Really well done. And I think Jeanette, is Jeanette here?
Isn't that?
She usually she watches replays a lot.
Yes, she does. All right, now I'm just going to go through here. I'm not going to, but I'll tell you what I was very excited about, and I am going to take these out now. And
let me have those, because we have a plan for those.
We do.
Super awesome time.
And you don't understand how much we appreciate the turquoises and the greens.
Oh, because we're low.
Okay, she says just grab some papers. Please feel free to toss or pass on.
And how we feel too.
And I haven't had time to fully go through. Look at this. So excited.
I haven't seen this because she wouldn't show it. Well, she didn't want to open it up while Izzy was around, because Izzy's like, I want some of that.
She's so pushy. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. If this is the extras in your stash, what the rest of them must look like. Because there's some awesomenesses there. Awesomenesses.
Oh, Jeanette is here. Yay.
Yay.
When I'm reading off the names, I try to kind of...
Now, Izzy did see this. And she said...
Those are mine.
I think that is in the wrong bag. I think that belongs to me. And I'm like, I don't think so. And look, there's some of those little...
And Jeanette, she loved her stickers and stuff, so thank you very much for that.
Oh, yes.
Did I video her opening that?
I think you did. It was down there on the table. Hey, it's been...
Brad has been doing, some home repair stuff. We still have the Christmas tree up, but then we did clean out the garage and actually get all the, most of the other Christmas stuff and
all right.
things in the attic.
This is to Izzy, but I didn't tell her.
That's rude.
It is. Because there are some things in here that I want to get out before she gets it, because once she gets it, I don't get it anymore.
Well, and then she doesn't always do what we want her to do with things.
Look at these little delicate, wonderful papers. Oh, they're tea bags.
No, it's
our tea bags don't look.
It is quite the crew this morning.
I'm gonna have to pull a Jane Goodall here and have a little sip.
Well, go easy. It's just the beginning. You can drink more towards the end. Plus, it's closer to noon. I feel the first hour should be easy little sips.
That's all I ever do, Mariah. I just sip. But when I'm not a big drinker, so.
Well, I know, but if you keep sipping little sips,
okay. She saw this one too, and she said,
I think that's mine.
I think that's mine. I said, I don't think so. It doesn't have your name on it. Oh, look at that little. That's the kind of star that I make when I do the color wheel. Cool. Oh, look, Mariah.
No, that's not. That's a 5-point star. You do a 6-point star when you do the color wheel.
I do.
Yeah, that's a 5. Like, that's a...
It is. All right, here's some more cool little strings.
All right, hold it more in. Yeah, I should have moved that a little further out towards you.
And some little fancy ruffly things there. And I love this cordage.
Judy has the cough, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be with you for a while. I mean, we still have a little, and it kind of comes back around.
Well, and the thing is yesterday we got some dusty matter from up yonder on the top. You know, the ceilings in the studio here are probably what, 11? 10 feet.
Yeah,
They're vaulted. It's
Yeah.
a vaulted, thing.
we're in the loft.
We're in the loft. And stuff on the very top up there, I mean, who climbs a ladder to dust? Oh my goodness.
We barely dust the things
Watercolor,
at hand.
watercolor tags. Okay, I'm going to keep this right over here. With
Quite the haul. Thank you again, Jeanette. Seriously, like, thank you.
Oh my goodness. It just goes on. From an original flight book was from my father-in-law.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
we need to do an airplane-y kind of themed thing because we have some other stuff.
We do. And music, and I never have music, and I always, I have a few pieces of music, but I've kind of been saving them for special occasions. Oh my goodness. And see, these are kind of papers that I don't have at all.
And again, perfect timing because we have gone through our stuff to make packets to send out to you guys. So what?
This is just funny. We're just kind of passing each other in the mail, right?
You have a little
I
bit
love
of
the
my stuff.
tulips. Oh, and I love these little tiny things.
I think
Sometimes
that's what she made the stamps out of. I mean, that would be my assumption.
Those are so cool. Oh, and here's some more little blank.
See, you fill them in. You
Yeah.
do the others and then you stack them.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably just print over those. I'm not cutting out butterflies. I don't ever do that. Now, Mariah might.
I would.
State of Texas.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so funny because my husband has the filing cabinet that came from Anchorage in his room. So I said, I need my birth certificate. I'm going to renew my passport just in case I decide to go on a cruise or something. And he's looking at me. I said, I didn't say I was. I said, if I
Right.
want to, I can.
She always likes
But
the
if I
option.
don't have my passport, I'm not going to be able to do that.
Or at least find your birth certificate.
Oh,
You
yeah,
one or
this
the
is
other.
by, Nick the Booksmith. Mariah's all hot to trot about Nick the Booksmith.
I've watched a few of her videos.
Yeah.
She's the one with the bird, right? I think she has the bird.
Alrighty,
Kind of drives me
well,
crazy sometimes, but
so much wonderfulness there. I can't even. Mariah, I'm going to hand you this because it's got little
oh,
pieces and parts for the tags.
okay.
And I really want to keep this out. Well, I really
This
should
is how it
just
happens.
not do that because I need to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I appreciate this, is this Carnival?
I don't think so. I think it's just.
But I really, sometimes I want the tissue paper that tears easily.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also more transparent. Have you noticed the Carnival, when you put it on, it's pretty opaque. All right, should I give this to you? Or should I just put it back in the box?
Put it back in the box because then that way I
Okay.
know that I need to go through that and put things in certain areas and such.
All right, so I'm going to move that until I get the rest of the box unloaded.
Oh, and hey, after the stream, the last stream where P was doing all of the layering up, like how Elizabeth St. Hilaire, and I tagged her, and she came over and she said thank you for tagging me. I don't know if she actually watched her stream or not, but
Well, what I think would be really cool, because did you all see her floral motif stencils that were really big and open?
yeah, that's the George O'Keeffe ones.
Yes. I think it would be cool to use those with some of our stencils that we have, because one of the things that she said in her video is a lot of times, now she didn't on the particular one I watched because she was making papers to cut out flowers and she didn't want any
Is that the card one? This
straight
latest
edges.
one? Where they have the little viewfinder thing, and which I thought was pretty funny.
No, this is the one where she's just making papers for us. This is the multiple layer.
Oh, okay.
And she said that a lot of times what she likes to do is use a straight edge stencil with curved and rounded just for the contrast. And I thought that would be fun.
Ah, the paper output. Yeah, she's the one with the bird. Good call. Thanks, Fran.
Oh ho ho! Now I'm gonna just I don't know if that was supposed to be used, but I'm gonna use that because I can make that work in my
Hello, Susan.
I
or
can
Susie.
make that work too.
Now that came from Susan Messimer.
Yes, it did.
Like, she sent you 2 packages.
She did, and I don't.
Because she said, remember, she said that she was kind of confused about the P and the M. And
like she said, as her version of the Cupid.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, that's a nice one. Now that's really in my color range. Oh yeah, I need to save that over there. I've got a few Cupids.
Yeah, this one's from Susan Messimer, with her tag swap partner. I think there was some confusion.
Well, it's so funny because, and I don't know, I thought I mentioned this already, but maybe I'm just...
Yeah, you showed the first one.
Yes.
And you got like the double hookup because I think you got 2.
Because
Yeah.
she didn't realize that I was the
P and M.
embrace imperfection. Okay, putting those over there. Those are going to go on some tags. Oh, these are cute little Hummers. This is more down Mariah's alley.
Oh, okay.
And she has the nicest little baggies. Oh, Mariah, we have some ATCs to put away.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that friendship.
I got a new book, too, for the
What?
ATCs.
What sweet little darling children there. Ooh, some paste on that. Sweetest of memories. That shine and sparkle. Oh, Mariah, that might work with yours.
Ooh.
Oh, we're not putting ATCs in that. That's just
No,
for
I like
tags.
keeping them in the book.
Oh, something mysterious. Oh, I like that little stamp. It looks like it oh, look at these little teeny tiny little glue-on things there.
And hello, Belinda. Welcome to the Makers Group, too. I was so excited. I loved what you wrote. I'm so happy you're there.
What did she write?
Oh, that, she's just, because everybody has been so supportive, and she wrote out Anne and Fran and, our whole crew of people that hang out in the streams, and they've just been real sweet with Belinda, and she's happy to be
Hey,
over
most of the time we are pretty nice. Oh man, look at that one.
there.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Some good tag.
Oh. Jingle bells. Shotgun shells. There's Santa. Getting ready to go up the chimney. Oh.
I love that.
I love this.
Oh, that's, who makes those stamps? Or that character?
Makes me chuckle. Believe. Oh, I have a ring that says that. Some of these are duplicates.
So
That
now-
means it's one for me and one for you.
Wonderful. Now, that's everything in the box?
No.
No?
I haven't even pulled Sharon's stuff out yet.
Sharon sent us some very wonderful things.
She did, and it was really... I'll tell you what. Once we get all this stuff done with this website,
We're all tired of talking about it.
Oh, look.
I know it's just
Some more issues. This is the 31st of July, 1954. And this is the 24th. Did you know this is from England? It's an English publication.
Wonderful.
I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't really... It's, well, this is Britain. All the ads are British.
Hello, Patricia.
I just... Oh my gosh, look at these kitties.
I think somebody else popped it. Oh, and Craft V. Velvet. All right.
Dinky Deluxe cushion tip hair grips. Well, it's called...
Anne loves those magazines. Well, maybe we'll share some stuff
Bobby
with you if
pins.
you want.
Oh, I
or
know.
do you have these?
Hey, and it gives you knitting recipes, Anne. Whole pages of knitting recipes. But now the problem is it only comes in 2 sizes. Check that. Isn't that cool? Look at that waist.
I don't know that I ever had it.
I guarantee you I never had that. Oh, look. This looks like Katharine Hepburn. No, I look at this artist that does the artwork in here. Oh, designed for a little girl. Look at that cute little dress. Cute little bobbed. Oh, Kraft margarine.
Wow.
Horrible stuff. This isn't just custard. It's bird's custard. Custard powder. Wow. It's creamier and smoother. Check that hair out.
I don't think that these would image transfer.
Oh, here's the dude again. Oh, definitely not, because the paper is just...
Yeah, it's not quite right.
Oh, look at these socks. Is Miriam here?
Yeah.
Miriam, check those socks out. Hey, I wore my socks the other day.
She did.
I've got them right back behind here. A simple little jersey. Yeah. Well, anyway, I love these magazines. I just absolutely love them. It just tickles me pink. And here, look at this card.
And she sent a card with the other one. Yeah, there was a...
And this is a 3-dimensional little bitty card thing there. And isn't that just cute as can be?
Hello, Joni.
Cute,
Hi,
cute,
Susie.
cute. And a really cool... Oh, dear Patricia and Mariah, I loved your happy mail. What a nice surprise.
See, she sent it back. It cracks us up that, you know, we get the envelopes back. See, that's ours, too.
We do love that. Here we go.
I'm
not
said
supposed
that.
to show that.
No.
And here is some really interesting paper, which I'm going to put on my paper rack over here.
She cleaned out more of her stuff behind her, too. I'm very excited about that.
Now here, this is from Eddie. I don't know that we showed it. I'm not giving it to her right now, Eddie.
Yeah, because
When
he
she
said
gets
some
a
things
little bit older.
for Izzy.
Hi, Izzy. Greetings from Boston. I want to gift you these books. And last night she took her little baby, the little tiny book, the farm animals book. She took it in to Van and had him read it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
The one with the ducks?
The little bitty tiny farm animals. It was a little golden book.
Oh.
Oh, and all of these little things, you know, I'm going to keep all of these little things too.
Yes,
and thank you for my trinkets. They're all so special. Put those over there. I'm going to put those in the thing. All right, this is going over here because I love Izzy, but right now she really doesn't have a proper appreciation.
She doesn't. And it makes us a little grumpy because, you know, we just find things around that and we're like...
I'm just starting to put them up, and when she gets a little bit older.
Yeah. The stickers are always great because she can just stick her away. Oh, yeah, she's so in love with this bracelet. I mean, you pegged her. Sharon, I mean, she was like,
I don't have a square bracelet and black. I mean, And I'm not.
I hope it's a bracelet,
I'm not
'cause that's
going
what
to
she's
wear it
doing.
because it needs to go back here, so I'm not getting paint all over it. As I had to kind of scrub up my
Get some of your bracelets.
because they were a little bit. But I love that. Reaching down to the bottom of the box. Oh, and here in this, and I'll show. Oh, good. Now I've got some.
Yes.
I've got some of these on.
Maxine sent us.
Maxine sent these, and she also sent.
Of these lovely tags. Now, P wants to take the dangle things off and put
Yeah,
it on.
would you
Oh
care
God,
if I
that
wore
looks
it?
great with that.
Doesn't it? I
You
mean,
could hook it right in.
I could hook it. Right.
I don't think Maxine would mind that at all. She'd probably think that's pretty cool. Hopefully.
Well, we'll
Here, you want me
figure
to get
out.
that? Let me get.
Figure out something else to put through the hole up there. And I really do like Mariah's too, but I just, that red was just, and this is just perfectly her color. And look at that nice little arch. And some wonderful texture paste down here. And it looks like you've colored your own texture paste. Woo woo. Alright, these two things are,
Lisa Biggest says, so these are things that you're saving so it'll get you through summertime when we want to keep her busy. True that.
we've all been talking about it.
Yes.
And this child, this morning, okay, so she slept with me. Well, she slept with me the last couple of nights,
It's been wonderful.
and so woke up this morning, and I'm like,
Oh, the naps. Yeah, see, Eddie sent her the book about the naps and the classic Make Your Way for Ducklings. She loves the duck book.
oh yes, she does.
And she likes the nap book too. She had me read it. She had you read it.
Now look at that.
That looks fantastic.
It was just made to be.
Mm-hmm.
And see, if I had two of them, I could wear them for earrings. But I wouldn't ask anybody to. I don't even make. I don't like to make earrings because you've got to have two alike. Now, Sharon, I'll tell you what. You really went overboard here.
And
Oh yes,
she taped
and
things
thank
up,
you for
so-
these little jobbers.
Maxine sent those
Yes, Maxine. These came with the wonderful
tags.
tags. Which Mariah,
And a bunch
here.
of things for Izzy too. Which
This is your tag.
she's going to be a busy girl. I've got to clean out her cabinet. It's ridiculous.
Well, Mariah kind of gave it a once
No,
over.
she had moved into the other cabinet, which I said was unauthorized. And this was not going to stand. So, now now that I've gotten things mostly back into her cabinet needs to be reassessed because her bins are a hot mess.
All right, I applaud. I don't think anything is spilling out.
Oh, Judy P. sent her the little golden book.
Oh, well, we got. Oh yes, I remember now. Well, she loves.
She took off with all that stuff.
Yes.
And she loves the little paint thing. Well, I sent Judy P a little video on that. She loves the paint thing. She's like,
Oh my goodness,
Wouldn't you want one of these, Mommy?
Hey,
Like,
let me
jeez.
tell you. I don't know what I did with it.
Hello,
it's-
Barbara.
She did spatter painting.
Oh, that's what she used to make, because she brought me more artwork. We went through all of her schoolwork stuff from basically pre-K to now.
Okay, trinkets, and I don't know what you did to your trinkets to make them not stick together, but they came apart quite nicely. And if you could please tell us what that is,
Sharon.
Sharon.
Texture Junkies, let us know.
Yes, please. Inquiring minds want to know.
She says she's just sharing back because we sent her all our alcohol inks.
But oh, look at this, Mariah.
Ooh, yes, we need that over with our... Because we're going to be putting fluffy things on all of our tags.
Yes.
And P found another little stash of tags.
A goddess.
That will be in the shop one day. That's a stencil.
Very much like this. I don't want her that big, though. Can
Well,
you make
yes.
her smaller?
Of course.
I want her to fit on tags and ATCs because I think she's wonderful. Put her over there. I don't know if I can get that into, but maybe. Now, I know you sent these
exactly, Paula.
for Izzy, but she's not getting them right now. I have plans for these, and I will share them with her at some point in time.
Yeah, we took those away from her straight away because I was like, she's just going to stick them on things.
I didn't even tell her they were hers.
back in the day, both Judy and Lisa had sent her some of these really awesome stickers, and I found them the other day, just stuck to just some rando piece of paper, and I'm like,
all right, it just makes me angry, and we're just not going to do that anymore.
I guess it's what they're supposed to be done, but it still irks us because we're like,
just check this charm out. This just cracks me up. I'm going to put this in my.
That's great. Here, hold it up and put it in your hand like that. Look at that. Where'd you get that?
Was it from Sharon?
I was talking
It was
to
in
Sharon.
the bag.
Where'd you get that, Sharon?
Isn't it?
I know where she got it from.
What, do you? Do you know where she got it
No,
from?
I was saying, I was asking her in the camera. And I said, but I know where you got it from. You got it from Sharon. But
Yeah,
where did Sharon get it from?
Oh, yeah, really, seriously. Okay, and so here's a really good, awesome tag, and she gave me permission to put other things on it.
Judy P. modeled for the goddess.
That must have been the same day I was there, too. I didn't see you, Judy. Did you see me? All right, now I'm not going to take all these little wonderful...
Oh, she has sticker books out the wazoo. Will she put the stickers in the sticker book? No.
No.
No, she stickers everything out. She has stickered my phone. She stickers Brad's phone. Any little boxes. She took my Moo box. My cool Moo box that I've been saving for years. And she asked me, Mommy, are you mad? I said, no, I'm not mad. I was a little sad. But I didn't tell her that. She likes to sticker boxes.
Yeah.
And things. Just little things around. She stickered my earbud, you know, little ear pod things. That's stickered. And not necessarily the stickers I would choose. Like, there's some stickers that I really quite like. But she, again...
She always shares with me and says, you can put that on your computer. I'm not taking these out, Mariah. Here's another ATC to add to our collection.
Ooh, thank you,
And I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. I really like these tags. I'm putting them over here. But there's all of these little bitty tiny, and I'm just going to... I put them on this, because I looked at these. Little bitty bits and pieces that I absolutely love.
Frames and things. Oh, that's perfect. She asked me to make her things like that sometimes, but I'm like...
Look at that leaf.
Good stuff.
Oh, good stuff. All right, I'm putting this back over here with my
Oh,
tag.
yeah, exactly.
And these little hooters. And remember, the tag swap has to do with, and I really appreciate you sending these, but I don't know what these little things were, but I kept those separate.
She likes them.
They're shiny. And then it has to have green on it someplace.
Oh, is that the ATC swap?
Yes. And I just love these little jobbers because you can make these stick to...
Oh, that's probably true, Aunt. She says, a child sharing their stickers is an act of sacrifice and love.
Well, we'll go with that, Aunt.
Yeah.
That's a lot more
A lot
charitable.
of times she gives us the ones that, like, because if you ask for certain ones, she'll be like, yeah, no.
She hooked me up with the llama that's on my little thing back here.
I love the llamas.
And I like the little music.
We all have a llama. I have a llama on my computer.
Clipper thing. That's pretty cool, too. And I'm
Oh, Belinda, yeah. She has like 5 of them. And she won't put the stickers in the books.
No, she won't. I've talked to her about it.
I know. I'm like, hey,
She
if you're going to
looks at me and nods her head.
I'm like, you have all these little books in here, and I have them set up over here in the cabinet. No.
She's just that kind of kid. I mean, she just has a mind of her own. I want you to appreciate this really meticulous taping job here.
This was after Sharon got the box of alcohol inks that had puked out. Because I was like, nah, they'll be fine.
Hey, I'll tell you what. This
washi
tape is exactly the thing that needs to happen here. Okay, here, Mariah, this is embossing powder sparkles.
Oh, Lynn, that's a fantastic idea.
What did she say?
But I need an assistant. She says, suggestion, can you copy the stickers into your Cricut program? and then reprint them out on sticker paper, then you can save the original. I'm not that worried about it, but that is a cool idea.
I don't see where it begins. This stuff I want to use
Today? Here, give it to me.
This other one I could see where. All right, so then we've got more sticker, or more, look at that. That's right down Mariah's alley. Oh, this is pastel opaque. Look at this yellow, Mariah. Awesome.
Anthony says art will not be confined.
And here's some kind of, I really like this rustic red.
Yeah.
That's going to go more with my color scheme.
And I think maybe on Thursday. So I have some cool ideas on Thursday. Plus, we have a cool thing
This
to
is
show.
ultra thick interference blue. I'm really excited to use that. If it's anything like
That other iridescent one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it. All right. Those go to Mariah, because those are definitely in her
Yes, exactly. She's
wheelhouse.
she's like the Bansky of stickering.
Yeah, and I've got some on my wall. She's all over Popsy's room.
So, yeah, Judy P says Izzy's like a rogue sticker artist, leaving her mark on the world and those that she loves, tagging things one at a time. Yes.
Okay, this is Stampin' Rubber Stamp Cleaner. Huh.
Yeah.
All right, well, we probably need to put that on the cart.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put it over here with the embossing things, because it seems like that would be an appropriate area to...
This is sparkle glaze that you can add to anything.
We need to go through these up here.
I know.
Because I think we could condense down some.
Boy, some of these I think I can actually... This is some pretty sticky.
Pretty sticky.
I'm going to stick that on my cart there. I think I can reuse it.
All right.
Because, you know, I was
Hello, Janice Marie.
using up a lot of this when I had put this on my... over my sari ribbon so that I didn't glue my sari ribbon fringe down.
Oh my God. So Lisa Mingus says her daughter's 31 and she's still finding Barbie stickers in odd places. I think that'll be the same way around here.
Yeah. Okay, so this is water-based for easy cleanup, low odor, and non-toxic. Well, we like all of
It's
that.
graffiti sticker art.
Sparkle glaze. Well, I'm going to put this on the cart.
Is that like paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
know.
I'm sure I can squeeze it in here. There we go. All right, we're going to open this up and check it out. This is the fiber paste. Oh, my. Well, that's...
Oh, this is the golden stuff.
Yeah, this is high-dollar stuff.
Did you
Whoa.
see it kind of knocked down in there? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
This will be great for the tags. And these are perfect. As long as the zipper works on the bags, I save them. Once the zipper's gone, the bag's gone. All right, where do I want to put this so I can not lose it? All right, trinkets. Mariah, I'm going to hand you that so you can put those into the little thing.
Well, I'm going to set them to the side because you've moved your trinket thing over yonder.
Oh, well, I think it'll still fit in there. But
Oh, you want these in here?
Yeah,
I got it.
I think that they will
Okay.
fit. Maybe.
Understood.
All right. Well, fun stuff.
All right. That was 40 minutes.
Are you kidding me? Oh, we need to move along. Stop yammering. Well, okay.
It's fun looking through the stuff, though, and we love sharing it with you guys. So hopefully, I mean, we love a good... Ooh, isn't that cool? Oh, wow. That's fun.
Yeah, and I need to.
It's kind of like going... It's like going to somebody's house and looking through their, stuff. With their permission. Although when I was a kid, I was pretty nosy.
Oh, she was.
I'd go through
Oh, Lord, she was. Nothing was sacred.
No.
Look through people's underwear drawer.
Yeah.
read other people's mail?
Yeah, exactly, Francis. I have a large Ziploc bag full of different size Ziploc bags. Yep, we have those too.
We do. And we have multiples of those. Okay, I want to talk about...
Bags of bags.
Bags of bags.
What's that bag? Bags of bags. Saving bags.
We have boxes of boxes also.
We have boxes of boxes of bags.
We got it all covered. Okay, so I need something for the back of this page. And I just, and I laid this stencil down with this color on it. And, I mean, I'm sure that I could never duplicate this because it's about 49 different layers of something.
Yeah, we had a long discussion about the star. And I just haven't been able to cut another one.
Yeah, because they've been busy, filling orders and getting other people's stuff out to them. So, I want y'all to feel special about that, and I'm kind of on the back burner. I still don't have dudes.
Poor P. I know.
Okay.
You have to place an order. I'll give you a code. And what you do is you can get free. You can get it free, but if you get it in the order rotation, we'll give you an alias.
That way I might get
Although
something.
Brad will be like, why do you keep giving free things to this woman?
Okay. So this is going to become pockets of some sort. I haven't really decided what kind of pockets yet.
Oh, here, hold on. Sorry. I gotta get you into this. So, this is, well, I think she's talking to us. Hopefully Fran is. If not, careful, because see, Fran, I only catch certain things in the chat. She says, you need to join Sharon and me and make an ATC or tag storage box. Show me your boxes. We're ahead of you. She's ahead of you. This is what she's been doing.
Okay. Well, Mariah, she told me either had to do something with it or was going into recycle. Yeah. So I tore up a whole bunch of lighter weight, the heavy duty craft paper, no worky for this. I don't know what you use that for, but I'm sure some of you know what to use it. Well, this is an old box, and you can see here it says Philly's Cheroot. It's a cigar box. But it was falling.
That might have been. Oh, it's falling
apart. You can see I had to tape it extensively.
Pretty much remade the box.
Yeah. And you can really see some of the corners are not even matching up because they were falling apart. They were going. So I taped it mighty fine, and I've burnished I think most of the things in it, and I've got the inside done on that one, and I've got the inside done on this one. And this one is, I don't know what it was, but obviously something with a round, I don't know what it would have been.
Susan says, give P her dudes, please. Free the P's dudes.
I've only mentioned it for the last three.
Yeah.
And I don't care, they can be imperfect. I want the smaller ones. I don't want those huge heads.
I gave them all away because see, I didn't want you showing them, so that way, because then other people would be sad that they didn't have them. I'll cut you some, but they're not going to be perfect.
I don't care.
They will be broken, and that's the reason we stopped doing the little ones because we just could not consistently get them.
I saw somebody had.
Yeah, they're a little mangled.
I don't care.
Okay.
I like a bit of mangle.
And maybe we had them to the shop, mangled littles. Like, you get them the way they come off the plate. It is what it is.
You're just taking a chance.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm good with that.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what my project is going to be this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and finish this layer.
She's on a roll with these boxes. I'm proud of you.
Oh, and I've got more.
They look fantastic.
And I've got this one here is...
I kind of like them even in their little nude form.
I know. Me too.
They scream, I have possibilities, but I'm good as I am.
This is a different paper. This is shoe wrap paper.
Kinda
works mighty fine.
Camel. It's like a camel color.
I know, but see, isn't that weird?
Yes, I love it.
And then I've got another little one that I think is inside of this one. I'm getting ready to do that one too. But I think that this was, oh, I know what this was. This was soy sauce, low sodium. Low sodium soy sauce.
The big one you get at Costco.
And the reason I go with the wonky edge there is because it's almost impossible.
And do you see all these little papers? And they were collected from various places.
No, these papers are cut off of the stickers. I use these things all the time.
I love that.
Was what was left over from the stickers. So it's sticker. Izzy comes and asks me for this.
Well, of course she does.
Paper?
Yeah, see, that worries me. 'Cause see, that's a little stickier than our normal stickers.
But anyway, Fran, yeah, I'm on it.
She's part of the box club.
And I don't know if you all watched Kerry do his box that time.
Oh, and he's working on a new box too.
Oh, he's working on a new one?
Yeah.
I saw his old one. I
he
loved
did
his
papers.
old one. Ooh.
He said he will try to film the box making. I think you got to do the box on film there, Carrie. Everybody's showing their boxes.
Yeah. I
Appropriately.
love a good box. I have the hardest time in the world, you know. I do. I really have. And then at the top of this thing up here, I have, you know, like, oh, I'm trying to think. It has something to do with Spay. It's a scotch. But they come in their little tins.
Those things up there.
The round things.
Yeah.
I think those are really great. But I don't really feel like doing anything to those. I think they're really cool just like they are.
Oh, yes.
And I
Did
think
you see how I have them set up? I thought it was kind of
it is.
phallic.
It certainly is.
It's funny.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's get to talking about this. So,
Fran says, will you video the box decoration?
oh, hell no, Fran. You know I won't.
She might do some pictures. All right, here's the deal. You got to tell me when you're at different stages, and we'll shoot pictures of it.
Cheers.
Okay. That's as good as it's going to get. And then she'll show it in streams.
I have a thing that holds the camera. You know, I don't know what you call them. Aperture. You know.
Well, your phone is full.
But my phone is full. And I do have this little plug-in device, but it involves the computer, and it involves transferring and syncing and all of those technical words that I know the word, but I have not a clue what it means. So I have to engage my daughter on that, and she's been busy doing other things.
Hi, Susie.
So, you know, that just gets put on the back burner, kind of like the dudes.
We all have
I'll mention that a couple more times.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Violet wants me to put you in the dungeon with her and Fran, because you know they get together. She could probably do that. Oh, well, holler at me, Violet, and I'll try to get her set up. She'd probably very much enjoy that.
What? I don't know what that means.
Kind of like FaceTiming.
Oh, yeah. I know about that. We've done that with Anne. We've done that with Fran.
We've done it with Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Alicia.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I like to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay, and I think my setup's a whole lot better than when I had it before, because before I didn't have a place for it. And so it had to be down on the end. Now I can put it right on the side here. Not here, but back over here. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
She's a go on that.
I'm a go. And we'll talk about those boxes, but I got to get my other layer on.
Okay, she's going to holler at me.
Okay, when do they plan on doing it?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I get the info.
Okay. All right, very good, very good. All right, so here's the thing. We're going to get back to this. I know I just keep yammering and...
Well, and I keep interrupting, so let's just focus on this.
Focus.
Okay.
All right. I want some of this, And the reason it's really difficult is because this is like 2 different colors here. It's not out of the tube color. But, I mean, I know it's not going to be exact. And these are all semi-transparent. Now, the reason I'm using this red instead of... Do y'all care about this? I don't know.
I would like to discuss this because I feel like you are not heading down the path that you want, that you think is going to get you there.
But, see, I'm going to also use quinacridone, azo gold, and green gold. This is going to be almost the same as the one I just did on the big plate.
Well, I know, but that had open areas that went, basically you're seeing the paper, so that brightened it up. If you're talking about making that bright orange thing happen on this particular print, you need to go with something much
a little
brighter.
More opaque.
And more orangey.
More orangey.
More close to like what...
Well, you know, I just hate it when she's right, but I think she is right.
It happens.
It does. Not, you know, with tremendous frequency.
Rennie, the paper pieces, I think they're like from the stuffing, right, inside of boxes.
What?
That thinner craft paper stuff that you're using, it's not paper bag. Or was it paper bag?
No, this is, you can use paper bags. Paper bags are a little stiff. This is the stuff that Amazon sends stuff in.
It's thinner.
Uh-huh.
But it's craft.
And, okay, let me tell you something about tearing it up, too. Okay. You know paper always tears easier one way.
Yeah.
Well, this tears lengthwise.
Oh.
And so you can just tear
long
and tear.
strips.
Long strips. And then you come back and make them the size that you want them. And that's how I did all of these.
Oh, save that stencil, Fran says. I don't think we're in love with this, are we?
What? Oh, this one? Mm-hmm. No. And actually, I need to turn it over. You can tell it's only been used once.
Dewdrops all over that stencil.
There's dewdrops. There are. And there won't be. Okay, so you know.
She's not in love with it like you are.
No.
I have lots of people yelling at me.
You have lots of people yelling at you. Save it. Save it. Okay, so it would go down this way.
Right, Lisa?
All right, we're going to try this. And I think I can temper it out with the green.
Yeah.
But I think I'm still going to need some red.
Perhaps.
I'm still going to need some red. But I think I'm going to go with this happier red. Because I've got, you know, really...
It's going to go dark anyway.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. That's the best way to do something. Mm-hmm. All right, I don't want to put that in the pile and lose it. And that's the book. Oh, I actually lost the book the other day because I put it in a special place on the shelf so I wouldn't lose it and it wouldn't get damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you lose things. Put it in a special place.
That is exactly how you lose things. All right, what is this and can I pull it? Okay, this is a little bit, this one.
Fran's very sad.
She's very sad. I'm sorry, Fran. Okay, I don't know if this is ready or not, but I need this. And I really am getting a lot of really edges here that are just not...
You need to clean those. Because it's been happening like...
I know it is, but I think I can do my thing inside of it.
So, right before the stream, she put that pull layer down. If she would have let it dry a little bit longer.
Oh, I might have, but you know, it has so much stuff on there, you can't tell.
Yeah, and I can spray that.
You can spray this and it'll be wonderful.
Yeah. Hi, Julie.
I'll just hand that to you right now.
Okay.
And the reason I need this is because I want to cover the entire piece of paper. That's why I like my 9x12.
Hey, I could actually spray this with the turquoise in those one spots. That'd be pretty.
Oh.
Or even a red.
Yeah, like a brighter red.
Yeah, you want that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
I do. Excellent idea. All right, now as soon as that came out of my mouth, I'm going, you know, I do have a 12x12 plate. Hello.
She keeps forgetting that.
I keep forgetting that. The reason you like this is because you can cover your whole paper and then you don't have white edges.
Oh, Chris, yes. Welcome to Powsy Wowsy. I will say this to those of you. If you're interested in becoming like a Mucky Muck or Loverly, I would say to hold off. Because remember, once the new website is built, that all is going to be happening. Like all the stencil savings, you know, discounts are going to be happening on the website. Now, Powsy Wowsy, that's here on the channel. That's supporting us and playing with awesome emojis. So, Powsy Wowsy all day long over here on YouTube because that's not going away. But the other two levels are going to be moved over to the website.
Isn't this gorgeous?
That's some special stuff right there. It
is.
looks like you know, old leather, crackly book leather.
I just absolutely, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, and then we have some nifty stuff here. Okay, let's mix some paint.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
I don't know why I even try that.
just in case.
Just in case. Well, sometimes if I've used it,
Yeah.
it's not stuck down. All right. Oh, I love mixing some paint. Don't y'all love just mixing some paint? Right there on the plate.
Aw, Colleen, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Okay, that's just done with that. Well, we'll want to leave that out so that we can remember to talk about the colors that we used. The last one I used was Winsor Newton Galleria acrylic. And Mariah says we need to lighten and brighten it, so we're using some Standard Series Vermilion. Boy, I don't know why they call that vermilion. That would not be.
It's so funny sometimes.
Okay, now we're going to shoot a little bit of this green gold in here just to kind of muck it up a little bit. And then we're going to put a little bit of quinacridone nickel azo gold just because I think you should do that.
Just because.
Just because. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, this morning. So this morning, I slept with the window open. I didn't get back to. I'm getting back to this story.
Okay.
Okay. So I woke up to the smell of sausage, and I thought, oh, my family is so wonderful. Look at them fixing me sausage for breakfast. I get downstairs, and the kitchen's spotless.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
Well,
it's clean.
My
No sausage is being made.
but no sausage. It was coming in the window from the people next door. And I was like,
next door.
well, I don't know if I'm on good enough
Terms with
terms to go over and say, and that sausage smells really good. Can you hook me up with a little?
I should text them and say, "Did you guys have sausage for breakfast this morning?"
Well, somebody, and it had to be pretty close.
Yeah, I would think so if it's coming through. Oh, Joni M says, I cut some of the carnival paper so I could start using it. I was amazed at the difference. The two sides. Do you use the shiny smooth side for most prints?
Oh, I don't know.
She doesn't.
I don't.
She has not been amazed or noticed much difference.
People talk to me about that. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I don't really care because that's not going to go out there. Alrighty, now let's get this on here, just in case we muck up that edge. And let's use the little rounded part of our brayer and go in a circular motion because we want to get, and the whole thing is once you realize anything you do, there's remediation. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you can gesso it. Tear it up, you know, and take it out and let the birds poop on it and that kind of stuff.
You know, all that.
All that.
Maybe we should have some stickers made that look like little bird plops that says, just let the birds poop on it.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, and it would have special meaning.
It would, for us. Now other people might be like, well, that's weird.
Let's see. We just need to get down in there a little bit better.
Just gotta get down on it. Now, I don't know how she got the... I don't know how she got the dewdroppy. But we did come across some really great mappy prints in our sorting of things.
Oh, I love it. It is just perfect. Perfect, Mariah. And we still have some more stuff here.
Hooray!
Still got more stuff. I just happen to have a print over here that
Needed that
kind
same
of
stuff.
anemic. was needing a bit of punching up. I don't know if those paints liked each other. They're kind of goopy, but I mean, I don't mind. But see how they kind of...
Oh, didn't you ask Brad? Because he came out right about the time you were talking about the sausage, right?
He says, I don't know what you're talking about. I think Mariah's back there sorting laundry. I said, of course she is. She said they're sorting laundry or cleaning. She's not making me sausage. Rude.
I'm not the sausage maker.
Oh, man. I was just so excited about that sausage. Izzy was too. We were both totally bummed.
And well, and then she was sad when you eat the sausage that you did end up making because you didn't have the right mustard. It's really the mustard that makes the sausage.
And these really aren't sausages that you're supposed to be mustarding.
Yeah,
They're breakfast sausages. And they're chicken breakfast sausages. I think they're absolutely delightful. My husband seems to think that there's something wrong. I bet you he wouldn't even know if I didn't tell him.
What?
Oh,
about
the chicken sausage.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's some good stuff right there.
And it's some really good stuff. Oh, man, you all are just inspiring me. And now we've still got some really great stuff here. And let's pick it up with... Ta-da! Might need to dry just a bit. Or should I use...
Yeah, let it dry. Because otherwise you're going to mush it
Yeah,
out.
no, I'll just obliterate the pattern that's there.
Yeah.
Let it dry.
I mean, I spent 2 days with blue fingers, and now I'm going to, have 2 days of red fingers.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, now what are we going to do? All right, we decided we like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I get my new star stencil. Because I could maneuver the little one, place it and blah, 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 blah. But I don't want to do that. As it's a pain in the padootie, number one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get the book back here and look at this real quick. Real quick, so that we can see that we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, sorry, Nadine.
What is it?
She says that she's on a liquid 400 calorie day diet for the last 2 weeks. You're killing me with sausage talk.
Oh, yeah, we won't talk about stuff. Smoothies. Smoothies with all... Okay, so Izzy loves Jell-O. And I hate what's in the regular Jell-O because half of the package is the ingredients and most of them are 3 or 4 syllables that I cannot pronounce. I have no idea what they're talking about. So we went to Sprouts, which is grocery. I don't know if y'all have Sprouts, but anyway.
It's kind of the more, Whole Foods-ish.
Yeah.
Lots of organic and,
Yeah. And anyway, we found this Jell-O. I mean to tell you, this is
really good.
Fabulous.
It smells lovely too when it's being made.
It's made with all vegetable and fruit stuff. And it has stevia. It's not stevia. It's stevia.
We've been told by the people at Starbucks.
Yeah. Instead of sugar. And it is the most beautiful, clear,
Oh, yeah.
transparent. It's wonderful.
And it says Sprouts is the Whole Foods without the budget cardiac arrest. They are much more reasonable.
Yes, they are. But
Yeah,
now,
like a Trader Joe's.
Now look at this. This is nice too. And see, it's got the gold too. I'm actually liking this better than this. Oh man. But now we still have this also on the end.
Ooh.
But I don't know. I think that's
It's going to lighten up, by the way. So I wouldn't go with that, or at least wait until...
I'm going to wait because I think if I go over this, once it's with one of the nickel azo or red iron.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be in the ballpark. Then we've got this one, which was certainly ho-hum before we whipped that on there, but I think it needs some more of that. Because it's just kind of pastel-y.
Yeah,
pinky.
that's not the right stuff right there.
Yeah, that's not going to work. That is not going to work, but yes, I think that that is going to work. Now, the next thing that I want to do, because I remember the one that Mariah did for us, this one. Remember this business?
Oh, that turned out really nice.
Yeah, and it's going to go so well.
I'm surprised it kept the brightness that it has.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks a little brighter in the camera than it...
Yeah, and I might even go ahead and hit it with a little bit more of, you know, a neutralized, so it's more in this ballpark. But I don't know, I may not, because I think that it'll be a nice contrast. But look at how gorgeous these all are going. This is what I'm going to cover my boxes with. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
These are the box tissues.
I've got box tissues. That may not.
That one was stamped, right?
Yeah, stamped and then
The glaze.
the glaze. Oh, see, that one's wonderful. Then this is going to be wonderful.
I like that with the bees.
Yeah. And then I've got some butterflies. And then I've got some
Celtic knots.
Celtic knots. And then I've got some stuff that came from
Carnita
Miriam.
tacos sound good.
This, okay, now this tag.
It's so funny. And like, so she's been digging things out. She's like, I found all these tags, like from when she did all the bright tags. I helped with those a little.
This was in the same time frame.
No.
No.
Okay, so the tags were a little bit later, but I think kind of prompted
by
that set of stuff that we did, because we're like, man, those were really cool. And then we got the standard tags, which were great because it made the process go much faster.
And some of you sent me this. I don't know who you were.
Yeah, that came a long time ago.
Yeah, it may have even been Mo.
Maybe.
But anyway,
I'm sure if it did, it came with a nasty note about how that was not the color that she wanted it to see.
Yeah, that isn't definitely in her wheelhouse.
Too bright and happy.
But I don't know. You know, if you look at the end of this over here, that might still go. I don't know. But I love using tissue paper for covering things because it's just very user-friendly. Then I've got this stuff. Now, I may have to say, I don't have enough really to do.
Oh, Carrie says cut it in half and adjust only the one half.
Oh, this.
Yeah. I think that's what he's talking about.
Because the other side does go.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. I might need to do some stamping or something down here, too. Because it's kind of, you know, blah.
Blah.
These came from Miriam. And that,
I'll tell you, she has no fear of color. And I love that about her.
I do, too. She's a brave soul. I'm thinking these are going to be more for tags. Than they are decoupage or whatever you call it. Paper mache. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm so excited when I finally get around to doing my tags.
She's excited about making the piles for her.
Yeah, I am. All right, so we want to do this with the, with these. And I'm even going to paint I'm even going to go ahead and do, because remember this is going to be torn up.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I mean, what a better opportunity do you have? And I think that this paper is pliable enough that I'm going to be able to get it to adhere.
Right, that's the coated drawing paper.
This is the coated drawing paper, and then this is the pickup. Or this was the
Thank you, Velvet.
second layer that we did after we did this one.
Yeah.
But now we're going to go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do,
What are you going to do?
I'm going to just go ahead and tear it in two.
It will be
because
more manageable.
it'll be more manageable. I'm going to tear from this side because I've got a little less. I got a little heavy duty. Carried away with my wrinkling, and I kind of tore some holes in my paper. Now look at that. That's pretty good. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Except if I do this on the... Do I have that open? No, I got some stuff on there that I need to get off. Alright, we may just go to plan B here. We'll just use the smaller plate. But Carrie, that was a really good idea.
Cheers to Carrie.
Alrighty, here we go.
The drawing paper, yes. Do we have the sticker still, or did I stick the sticker back onto the paper?
What?
Yeah, I remember Sharon from Texture Junkies had sent us the coated drawing paper a long time ago. It is wonderful to create, like, to wrinkle up because it holds its crackle.
And it's bigger.
Yes, so it's great for the
bigger
first.
cells.
Yeah. So to get that really cool crackle, what you do is you do the big crackle first with the drawing paper, and then you come back on with the wrinkled up tissue paper for the finer, little fluffier-ish crackle.
Yeah.
Together, they make an amazing crackle. Crackle-lack.
You heard it here.
You heard it here.
You heard it here.
Sometimes you see it.
I got that. You know, we all have our.
Hey, I still gotta give you a little bit of a hard time.
I know. Well,
it's a running joke of whether P's gonna do something.
Well, when I stopped doing that was when I did my crochet demonstration and I filmed the ceiling.
Yeah, it was great audio. I mean, she explained that stuff like nobody's business. She says, "I'm done doing these. I'm out." And then her phone filled up anyway, so it's like
I was near tears. It was a very traumatic experience, and I just haven't been. I probably need to go and
making videos.
Have psychiatric help to get me over that terrible trauma.
That was about 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. I think you're doing all right.
Yeah, just don't know.
Now we do like to talk about it because it's funny.
And
Sophie would like to know how many gel plates you have. Not as many as Ann Lauver.
No, and
we found that out.
She's the queen of
She's the queen of the plates.
Gel plate.
She has 21.
I don't know. I haven't really.
I think maybe 12 or 13.
Okay, you know what I need.
If you count the little ones.
Do I have more of this? Oh, please tell me I do. Please tell me I do. Let's put a little transparent red iron oxide on here in open so that we can get multiple pulls here with this, because I'm putting out quite a lot of.
I don't think so.
Oh, I wonder if I have any of that at the back here. I see some that I can tell that they're. Nope.
This is a
nickel azo gold.
This is another drawer that needs to be attended to.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, so I've got some golden heavy body that has retarder in it. And that's because this other stuff dries in a New York minute. And you don't have time to do all kinds of things that you need to do. And I will do a pull print at the very last to get all this wonderful lusciousness that's on here, but we're probably not gonna, we won't be getting that. I want to use my biggest piece here.
I think this is the longest you've ever let anything build up on your plate. Like, you know.
Well, since, you know.
Yeah,
like,
the beginning.
Yeah. When I, you know, didn't know better.
Yeah.
But you can see why that builds up out there. Because it doesn't ever hit
It's the outer rim.
the outer rim.
It's where the asteroids are. No, you be proud of that. You be proud of that, Ann.
Oh, yeah. Like that, I had a moment of panic there.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, oh god, it's gonna stick. Oh, we like that too, Julie.
What is it?
Chorizo. Cheese on trees.
Oh, yeah.
Brad
There's
did.
only one kind that I like, and Brad knows which one it is.
Yeah.
Some of it is just so greasy that it's like...
There is a brand here that it's really good. I can't remember. Garcia something. Jerry Garcia's.
Oh, really? Grateful Dead?
I don't know if it's the same or if I just remember Jerry Garcia, but
Ah.
the way
I have some Jerry Garcia earrings that are made from guitar picks that I got in Asheville, North Carolina.
That's right.
Okay, that's looking good. Now, I'm not going to get excited about spraying all of it because I can hand it to Mariah and she can do her little magical thing. Cheers.
Anne says that she needs to let her kids know that she has enough gel plates now. Yes, I think that, yes, you have.
Do they keep sending them to you? Oh, I love it.
That's
you
sweet.
have wonderful children.
Oh, and Kristen, thank you. Yes, do hit those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. Welcome to those of you that are new. Please say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. But if you don't want to and you want to hang out in the background, that is totally fine as well.
Yep. We're okay with that.
We are.
You know, I think my overall favorite paint...
Oh, careful. This week.
Hey, I redid my drawer.
She did.
And put all my butters in.
She just has her butters at hand. I'm excited about that. Did you get the ones out of my drawer over here?
Green. Oop, I don't want green. Do what?
Do what? Oh, no. I have the yellow over here. But maybe we have two yellows.
Okay, now remember y'all the green and red challenge? Well, here it is. Here it is, right here. You saw it here.
Mix it violently. Oh, there were lots of chuckles about the, interesting brown that we were talking about in the last stream. No, that got some good chuckles. Actually, you made a most wonderful purple.
Yeah. I could probably...
Never do that.
Never do that again.
Not on purpose.
Okay. That's some good stuff.
Hello, Betsy.
Approach this a little bit differently and get some...
Yes, and I believe in the new website, we don't have them quite set up yet, but I think that eventually we will bring back the gift cards.
Look at that. Oh. That is fantastic.
That is flippin' fantastic. Y'all saw it here.
Well,
you need to
okay.
you need to get a piece of paper on that.
No, we're going to let that dry.
You
need to just...
need some more, a little crinkle. Little kissy crinkle.
Kissy crinkle.
That's the Carrie Chris, the kiss.
But the reason I want to leave it is, because, and pull it with it's because look at all the stuff around the edge. Maybe pull it with gold.
Oh, well, you don't tease me. She's tasting.
Oh my gosh, that is some wonderful stuff.
Oh, that's
okay,
right.
I'm sorry, guys. The rest of these are just going to have to kind of...
Wait.
Yeah, I really... All I did was get paint in exactly the same place I had it before.
It's giving more crinkle.
Oh.
We could spray it. You want me to
By
spray
golly,
it?
this was a... You want to see if this stuff sprays?
I can spray it.
Yeah, well, we've never sprayed this paper.
Maybe not.
I don't think we have, Mariah.
All right.
I believe I'd remember.
What do you want? What color do you want with that?
Well, just, I don't know. I would like something blue on this so it kind of...
Well, give me that first. Let's
Okay.
try that. Get it down in the little area.
It's got tears on it, so you have to be careful.
Now, do you want blue or turquoise?
I would kind of lean towards more just blue.
I got a lot of blue.
Well, yeah, use whatever you've got a lot of. Alright, well, let's bring this plate back while she's mussing about with that, and let's see what else we can do here. What do we got? Alright, well, we didn't get very much on this. Let's get some different stuff going on that. I still want transparent. Okay, let's do a little cerulean. I don't know, this is... Dot, dot, dot. That's what I used to tell my kids at school. Dot, 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 not a lot. That was your glue. Because, I mean, I'll tell you what. Elementary kids, they turn it upside down and they squeeze the bloody crud out of it. And, of course, there's a huge amount of glue coming out. But it is just the hardest thing in the world. When they came out with that glue in a tube, you know, the ooh-hoo stuff. I mean, I did a little dance. Did a little dance.
Yeah.
And I'm going, hallelujah. Somebody answered my prayers. But the only thing is, you know, when it first came out, it was kind of high dollar. And I kind of, so what I would do is my budget, I would go ahead and order some for the kids that, you know. Because we lived in a, I don't know, community that was kind of,
Yeah.
on the lower end of, how's that working? Oh, the backside looks fantastic. Oh, I love it. God, that's beautiful.
Okay. And I always end up blue.
And look at this. Look at how good this looks.
Ooh. Look how cool this is. And sorry, guys, I know that you're not able to kind of... But watch it run the cracks.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's going to be fabulous. Fabulous.
All right, I'm going to try to get it to come back over into this other area. Ooh.
Okay, what I'm going to do with this thing is I'm going to crinkle it. Even though it's already done. Because we know we can do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we've done that before. And it just really, you know, I don't know. It just adds something to the whole business.
The whole business.
The whole business.
Not just part of the business. We like to get the whole business.
Whole business. I tell you what, I'm going to use a little green gold.
She's on the green gold
I'm
again.
on the green gold today. This is a green gold day, but we're going to add a little purple to that. And really, okay, now you got to be careful, because remember, now that I said it, of course, it's not going to do it. Blurb out on me. Always remember to wipe her nose. Because if you don't, the next time you open that up, it's going to be...
Okay, I really want to run the heat gun on this thing, but I know that upsets you.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay, well, don't say anything too important. It does do the thing, but I'm going to run
It's
the
not a
heat gun.
super loud one. Oh, look at that. Violently mix. because I don't want to see any of those colors by themselves. I want it to be kind of neutral. This is a really nice kind of amber mustard, and I think it's going to look beautiful over the top of the kind of purple stuff. Pat, 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 pat. And look at that. It's like a double whammy. You get wonderfulnesses.
Okay. Oh, you're still all right. When you're at a good pausing point.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this.
Yeah.
Because it's just wonderful. And I don't have
Hello,
time.
Carolina.
Don't have time to be letting any plates dry here because I've got all my plates engaged. All right. Now Mariah's trying to hand me this thing that's like sopping wet.
And I know, and I was just sure I wasn't going to be spraying today, so I wore the white shirt. But
have you managed to? Here, okay. Can you put it on this?
Yeah, here, give me that.
Because I have managed to maintain a pretty
you have clean workspace.
Clean workspace. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh,
now, and I'd love to tell you most of the blues, but the one blue that is straight out of the bottle was the iZinc Sea Spray. This one. These other two are just crazy mixes. Not what's actually in the...
Yeah, some of the stuff with Susan Taylor Brown.
Yeah.
That was just so much fun. We spent one whole afternoon into the evening.
I'm like, we got another terracotta. Well, there were a lot of browns and kind of pinky reds and stuff, so they all just sort of end up terracotta.
Okay, before you clean yourself up too much,
okay,
can you go ahead and do this one and this one? Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I will. You want the blues?
I'm thinking so.
Okay.
I mean, I just think that's spectacular. I just love it. You know, out here where it's just that kind of coppery, whatever. But oh yeah, that is some awesome stuff. Oh, and here's one more.
Oh, okay. So let me clarify this really quick before I get all next level blue. What Brad is saying. So currently, Mucky Muck and Loverly, there are a few options before we remove the levels. You can change to Powsy Wowsy. So you can, if you want to continue having access to the emojis, and then just, for those of you that want to stay on Powsy Wowsy, to just, it's that little bit of extra funds that come our way for the channel, which is fantastic. But Mucky Muck and Loverly are going to be transitioned over onto the actual website. So what's going to be really cool about that is, number one, those of you that sign up over there, because you're going to have to do a re-sign up.
Is everybody going to have to do a re-sign up?
Anybody that wants Mucky Muck and Loverly, yes. They're going to have to set up their account. And it will you can set up auto, if you want to do month to month. There's going to be some
other options.
Other options as far as like if you want to buy out with, 3 months, or I can't remember exactly what the levels were, but you'll be able to see that once we get over there and do that. And what's really cool is once you check out, you don't have to apply a code. It will already, like you logging in and being at that level, it will automatically apply your discounts. I know. Sweet deal.
And before that was really kind of a whip.
And so you don't have to keep up with your promo code. We don't have to keep up with the promo code. You guys can, you will have full access to your account. So if you want to move up or down off of a level, you can do that all on your own. You can update your information. It's just going to be so much easier to manage both from your end and ours. But it's going to be there, so no worries. You'll just have to sign up over there. And we'll make sure that we're going to try to hit the transition, and there's going to be some weird little crossover there. But once we're closer to actually launching the site, we'll know that date to be able to let you guys know. Hey, Gretchen. I hope that answers it, Ricky. So no worries.
I'm always about anything that it's being done for me rather than me having to.
Well, and it was getting crazy for us to be able to, because we would look at YouTube and have to, like, it didn't send us a report or, like, really much of a notification. I mean, other than us being in here. So, as it's growing, it's becoming like, oh my gosh, you know, who has changed, you know, because some of you guys have gone up or down or, you know, like, just keeping up with it all to make sure that we have it all on track and if people are signing up. So, oh yes. And then one of the like cool things that we're going to do for Mucky Muck and Loverly on the new website, we're going to start coming out with some exclusive stencils. And I think one of the very first ones, now a lot of you probably that are Mucky Muck and Loverly may even have it, that wanted it, will be the PM flowers. But you will only be able to buy that if you are a member. And then we're going to be coming up with, and we're going to put P in charge of coming up with some new cool stencils that are going to just be exclusives. I think that'll be super fun. Yes, and the emojis will stay here. If you want to just continue on with Powsy Wowsy, totally cool. But yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling this a little bit early, but I want to show you something because this is one of the options that you have. And, you know, when you accidentally do this, you know, don't worry about it. And I'm sorry if you don't have a Mariah, but when I hand her this, those areas that are white there are going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Now here, look, I'm coming at this one from the back side. I think this will be cool. For one, that's deli paper. So it's always a little trickier to work with, even with the sprays.
Oh, yes, it is.
It just, you really got to put a lot on it.
I like it. So you're coming in from the back side. Yeah. That's nice. That is really nice. And then you've got this loveliness left here, which let's turn it over. Look at that. That's looking like a cat. You know what a cat is? I know Anne does, because she's a fabric person. I have a really cool ikat scarf. Okay, so that needs to dry completely before we start doing anything on top of it. But I think that this piece is really... Right, did you see that?
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Just the right amount of, you know, stuff that's pulled off.
That's a good deal. And thank you, Trace. Trace says she's waiting. She's waiting for the new site to sign up.
Oh. It really, because one of the reasons that we've kind of stopped doing all of this stuff is because the more stuff that we added to the old website had to be transferred over to the new one. And it has to be done.
Yeah. So now we're kind of like double work on, and actually in reality, it's really kind of triple work because we still do maintain the Etsy store. Now, if you want to get the good deals, you want to go to the website.
Okay, and I love this.
But some people just love to shop on Etsy, so we're going to leave that there. But
okay, now you might bring in some more of this other blue.
Other blue.
Blue. Por favor.
I think I put that papers up.
I'm just going through my papers over here to see which ones. Ah. And here's another one, Mariah. Kind of loading you up with the... I mean, you don't have to do all these. You can stop whenever you want to. Okay. It's just that I would like to hand you these if, you know, if you have a minute sometime.
Like, this morning I was like, should I wear the white shirt? It's going to be an easy day. She's going to be printing. Not going to need to bust out with the spray.
Well, I never really know what exactly it is that we're going to do. I'm going to put some darker stuff on this. But I think I'm still going to use the stencil.
And you want to make sure, though, when you are doing the spray business, even with the Crackle, that the paint is pretty much dry. That one that you handed me at first was still a little sticky, and you'll notice on the outer part, especially when I was using the sponge. Now, when I just sprayed it and let it sit there, that's fine. You start sponging around, then you're really activating that paint, and so it was starting to kind of brown out.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh,
That's okay. We can live with that. I just think that this is. Can you see the little cells? Okay. We're going to gold this. And I'm just thinking we're just going to go with, you know, good old golden iridescent fine.
hello, Christy.
Yeah, it's dry. I just was looking at that right there, and that was just because of the texture of the paper when it pulled up.
Here, look at this.
Oh! Oh my.
You want to give me another blank sheet, and then I'll put it on top of it. Hey, whatever happened to the one that was on the bubble? Did it look cool? It didn't really hold on to it, did it?
It didn't. That's the one that Terry said, this one. It didn't. I mean, it did somewhat, but I think there was just so much going on there that the...
Well, and like I said, if I would have had all of the spray on the bubble wrap, more of that would have stuck around.
Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense. All right. All right. So we decided we're going to go heavy-duty gold. And the reason I want to not, you know, muck about and do a whole bunch of other fancy stuff here is because I really want to emphasize this wonderful little cellular structure that we got with the, and I think because of the contrast here, that is going to be lovely. Anytime you're using your metallics, unless they're open, make sure you get yourself enough, because there's nothing worse than having to come back and put more paint out there and totally mess it up because you didn't put enough paint.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do here. We're not going to pull it with this. We're just going to get this down as it's already drying, and it's not going to pull it anyway. I will pull this with either my mixture or the Titan Buff, because we've got a lot of stuff going on the edges here that's just not, and see, that's what happens when it looks dry like that. The paint is not adhering there, and you know that. You do know that after you've done that a couple times and lament the fact that nothing is coming off the plate.
Yeah.
But look at that.
Okay, Julie.
What?
Oh, she was telling me that they're going to be traveling and stuff, so she's going to be placing an order in May. And the new site will be up by then. It better be. I mean, seriously, we're just so over this thing. We're like, we knew it was going to be tricky, but I mean, you have to think about. All right, so we had, God, that's beautiful. I mean, that's a hang it up on the wall.
But look at here.
You better not mess that up.
Look at the back.
Well, maybe you should just frame the gel plate.
Just like this.
Just like that.
So that people can come over and we can switch it.
We can hang it on the mobile.
We'll hang it like this.
Yeah.
And you can flip it.
And all of a sudden one day it peels off and flops on your head.
Well, I definitely have to hook.
Well, we need to scrape up those edges. And then maybe there'd be some way we could attach it so it doesn't slide off of the plate at some point. Because I would assume that, you know, once it really dries up, it would. Because once the plate... Because we know that they do. That's why you want to condition it.
Well, if we sandwiched it, I mean, I can take take it off of this plate, because that's not going to mess it up. And put it down on a clean piece and then sandwich it.
Backlight it.
Oh, man.
That'd be fancy.
That would be fancy because it's semi. You can sort of see through it. Can y'all see through it?
Well, they can't hold it in there and then... Because you get better light that way anyway. It looks... I mean, it glows when you do that. Yeah.
Woohoo! That's some good stuff, man.
And does the spray you're using reactivate when you collage it. Some of it, not all of it.
Yeah. And I'm usually kind of aware, or when I look at it, I'm going, okay, now let me see here. And the thing is you just don't do a lot of heavy-duty brushing.
Yeah.
You use a really soft, I've got this one brush that I use all the time.
And definitely use the technique where, like, you put the glue or medium down first.
Yes. Okay, this is super soft.
Yeah.
This is super soft. Both of these are super soft brushes. And these are wonderful to, put that layer down where you're sealing it, or if you're going ahead and decoupage and Mod Podging.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what, the other day, that I didn't tell you about this. I used Mod Podge on my little thing, on this little jobber.
I just love that box.
And I used matte medium on this one. And then this one that I did just yesterday. This is watered down Elmer's glue. It's the extra strength Elmer's glue. Mm-hmm. Now there might have been a little bit of something else in the, how I roll.
Please always expect that if we're telling you about something, that there's something else with it.
There might be a little bit of something else in there. But I like this mixture the best. The reason I do is because when I mix it up, it should be like whipping cream consistency. Not half and half. Half and half is too loosey-goosey.
Whipping cream.
It needs
heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. And that's what I use. And I like it because I think it saturates your paper much better. And in these areas, because I've got a couple of areas here that I'm going to have to come in and address them because they've cracked. And I will do that because I don't want those open where the glue can work down in there and cause some problems structurally, warpage, or whatever. And so I will take care of that. But I just, good old Elmer's and water is my preference for actually doing the paper mache stuff. Gosh, that's looking great.
Well, okay, and now I'm spending probably way more time on this than I ever should, and I don't.
Yeah, here.
No, this is. Oh, crud.
Now, these pieces of deli paper that I'm handing over to Mariah, these will also be used. And I've got a couple that I'm using to,
Well, here, and I want you to show the crackle on the outer parts of these, too, because that's kind of a fun thing. So, like, if you didn't want to mess around with all the paint, and all you wanted to do is some cool crackle paper with sprays.
Oh, yeah.
I'll hand this back through to you. And it's kind of a little bit of a shibori-esque kind of, especially in the blue.
Oh, for sure.
So, if you're using a couple of different colors of sprays, and again, with that whole light spray stuff, anything that's, like the Lindy's especially, because they aren't like really heavily pigmented, most of them. Some are, but most of them are kind of a lighter, more watery, which is great, because then if you have a heavier pigmented one, like this Mr. Huey stuff is like, it's all pigment.
Yeah.
And I actually spray it into the sponge, so I kind of wet it up. It's sort of a wet-on-wet technique with the Crackle business. Spray that light one, then come back with the sponge or one of your daubers or whatever.
And work that into the cracks.
And work it into the cracks, and it really soaks it in.
Well, and because you have disturbed the surface texture, because it's coated, remember, with that stuff. So wherever when you break it up like that, it's going to create and follow that crease because of the absorbency of the paper. And
it's really more like the batik technique that you
It is.
Crack the wax, and
Yes.
then you put another coat in, it fills in and then, that's where you get those crackled batiks.
You do that when you've got
Everybody understand all that.
when you've got a crap.
That was a lot of information.
But I think that is just, I don't know how else you could get a surface texture that would be like this.
And it feels really cool.
It really, really does. This is, that paper, at first I just kind of blew it off because I was like, well, you know, I can't color pencil over that. But here's the thing. That dries. If I want to color pencil over it, all I do is I take my wonderful, let me grab it. I got an old new bottle here. Finally used up the other one. Oh my gosh, what is that? Got some kind of sticky here.
Oh.
Clear texture gesso. But now remember, if you have metallics, this is going to dull out the metallics. You can bring them back.
Putting some kind of shiny medium, Mod Podge, or gloss medium.
Oh man, I don't know what this is.
See,
here.
just put some collage bits on it. That's what I did with the glue.
I don't like that at all.
That's how the glue bottle ended up the way it did.
That ain't making me happy. Okay, we're gonna put some dark stuff on this one. I got sidetracked there. I have a little card back here that says "Don't squirrel." I try not to, but you all know that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Okay, well this has got some stuff on it. It's not anything, you know, that we're going to worry about. All right, so what are we going to use here? I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, the momogami technique for sure. And then you wrinkle it up and put the sprays in it. Oh yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
What?
The momogami, like where you soften and roll the paper. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much rolling and softening of this paper.
Oh, that particular one, no. It's not a heavy duty paper. It tears really quick, especially when it's wet.
Yeah.
There's a big tear in that one. But we're going to use it for collage stuff, so that doesn't really necessarily...
We don't care.
It's not a deal breaker.
I'm just messing about here. I'm just messing about here. Seeing if I can come up with...
And I've told P that we need to get back on, because, you know, if you... Oh, no.
I found it. I got it. Fell right on top of the button thing.
It's kind of nice that there are different Judy sounds P down there.
Me buttons on a card. Thank you, Judy.
Oh, she loves
those
the
are now... Yeah. Those are... I just... You know, I want to use those, but I cannot bring myself to take them off the cards. I've got cards.
It's a thing.
And I don't know if that's... Okay, here we're going to do some violent mixing. Kind of come up with a...
Oh, so Sharon says it has a sulfur coating for different mediums.
Oh, a sulfur coating. Huh. Well, there you go. Well, it really works well for this technique. And, you know, I'm not saying to buy a truckload of it, but I think you definitely...
Oh, it's very reasonably priced.
You need to have that available for your...
Oh, here, I'll put the link in the...
Because I don't know any other paper that is quite that. I can use the craft paper that we have over here.
But it doesn't hold up on multiple ones. Like that stuff really holds.
It will flatten out because it absorbs.
It gets squishy.
It gets squishy. And I have way more paint on here than I need. But I don't really care. I just want to make sure I've got a... And you notice I used the one that has the thinner lines. It's more open. Because I wanted to cover up more of this background, which was not, you know, really making me all that happy. Just kind of testing out, because a lot of these areas where the lines are kind of close together, you know what happens. if you don't really work it down in there, it's not going to pick up that paint.
All right, guys, I have dropped that link in the chat. The multi-purpose drawing paper, perfect for Crackle.
Okay, I'm not going to do anything else to that one. I'm going to grab something else here.
Oh yes, Darcy's the Peacock stencil has been just, people are loving it, loving it.
And I really, you know, I hope that Elizabeth St. Hilaire does get back to us, because I think
told her we should collab.
If we did something together where we used her stencils in, you know, along with, I just think it would look so
now
cool.
Here's a challenge for you guys, or just a little, you know, help us out, put the word out. So if you're commenting on our videos, tell her that, you know, we would love to do a little stencil swap challenge, something or other. That would be super fun. And we'll even buy them. We'll buy them some joggles. I don't care. We'll send her ours for free. It'll be fun. I don't know if she's able to do that with whatever arrangement she has with them, but
she may not.
She may.
All right, we just added another interesting layer to that little Hummer. And let's see what else we've got over here that we can be. Because when I pull this up, I want to have something ready. Now this is one that Mariah sprayed the other day, but just because you spray it doesn't mean you can't come back in.
Ooh, this is going to be cool.
And do another layer of, remember this was the lime, what was the funny name?
Oh, it's the lantern, hold on, I'll get it. And I tell you, when I first had that one, I was like, ugh, I just don't know about this color. Rusty Lantern Lime. Now, looky there.
And this is the ghost print. You know, this is the third one. So remember this was...
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Sherry's going to do that. She's going to leave her a comment. Hey, her card video was pretty cool. Her and Barbara from Joggles. I enjoyed that.
This was number 1.
Love that.
And
Fran loves that green.
Of course she does.
It's very Fran green.
I will put it in your...
She's saving things for you, Fran.
I am. Now this needs something.
It does.
I don't know what it needs. Maybe it just needs some rustification.
Some rustification.
Rustification.
Haven't said that in a while. Just need some rustification. I swear, some of these blues, I'm like, I think that blue is exactly the same as that other blue. We also made, oh God, it stinks though. It's a stinky one.
Yeah, sometimes they've ripened in the bottle.
See that rusty lantern and any of those blues mixed together. Just do that wonderful thing that they do.
That thing that they do.
Oh. I might just toss that one because this smells rank.
Hey, don't be tossing that. That's a good one. I'll put
this blue.
I'll put some stuff in it.
It stinks.
I'll put some of my essential oils.
Phew.
Okay, let me see. We want this to be a little bit more.
Oh yes, and Sharon made she did some experiments last night in her live stream. She's making Crackle. Ugh, I may seriously have to like.
Always aim it away from you because remember those little. I've got little spots on all of my shirts.
Mm-hmm.
From that snapping. Violently. So this is a high fluid acrylic with a fluid acrylic. And so they kind of help each other out. Okay, I'm not putting down any stencil on this because I want to cover the whole thing.
Oh, that's awesome, Paula. Thank you. She says she's busy with her Maker's Dictionary. She's taking quotes. I love it. I was kind of thinking about that and working on some things. Anne had mentioned it before. Carrie Griffiths has mentioned it before. Kind of a Maker's Dictionary of words and quotes and
yeah. Wow.
all things makery, you know.
Things makery.
Sugar,
I'm just going to pick up
biscuits,
some of this
whatnot.
on this because it's kind of a mucky muck mess of Mod Podge colors anyway.
Here, I'm going to make you hold this thing and smell it. I want you to smell it. Can you please smell it?
It smells like urinals at the gas station.
Yeah.
I think I'm smelling it from here. Is that kind of it?
Wafty?
Urea?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, let's see if we can. We'll get a little. How about verbena? Hand me that.
Oh, don't go crazy. No, because you put that on there and then
in.
it just smells like, you know, some good stuff put on top of some stinky stuff.
I do just
It's like smokers, you know, they put on the perfume and it's like, I can still smell it. Smell.
You should smell.
No, it just smells like perfume on top of smoke.
It's like the lady in the elevator that sprayed a little bit of Christmas. She farted and she's worried about the people coming in, so she sprayed some of her Christmas, stuff, the spray stuff.
Right.
And some guy got in the elevator said, "Damn, somebody must have ate a Christmas tree." Farted. I always thought that was funny. Here. Okay, put that baby down on it. I think it's done.
I'm sorry. You've not told me that before.
Oh, I'm sure I have.
No.
You were not listening. That is 110 years old. That is a joke that I got from Fort Collins.
Is that
when
like
I went to the FHA convention.
Is that like a real thing that happened or just a funny, like, made up thing? I mean, either way, I ain't mad
somebody told me. I don't know if it really happened but that's where I dropped the old-fashioned glass Coke bottle on my toe.
Oh, and you have that scar on your toe.
Yeah, well, it's made my toenail grow weird.
Look, my eyes are watering.
Oh my gosh, Mariah, you hand me this stuff and you're messing up my pristine paper.
I tried not to, but this is kind of like...
I don't know what that is. That's kind of textury. Huh.
I didn't send textury over, just stinky.
I don't think it smells too bad.
Oh, I watered it down.
Oh, you just need to
I would like to, like wipe the tear out of my eye, but I'm going to have a blue, look at me. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, we're at time. Just
alrighty.
Christmas tree farts and whatnot. That's always...
This is a good one because now what I can do, now that it's green, when I come back with a transparent red, then it's going to neutralize it all out. But the reason you do this, and the reason I say do it, rather than just getting something out of a tube, this will be a much more interesting neutral color.
Yeah.
It will be something that is unique and that you can never get again. It's like French cooking.
I will say this. All right. My go-to sprays, like for sure, if you have no sprays and you want to buy sprays, I highly recommend the Lindy's. Number one, you can buy them in sets, which are very reasonable. Buying them individually gets a little pricey. I usually wait until I kind of run out of some and I can justify buying the set again.
Yeah, you always get the best price buying a set.
It just is. My number one favorite set from them is the Industrial Chic. And then I love the Boardwalk. They're a flat. I don't know why I always want to say flat. Flat Fabio. Flat
She
Fabio.
hasn't even been drinking.
No, I haven't. Just the tea. Boardwalk. I think that's what it is. Under the Boardwalk. Because it has, in fact, I would love to buy that set again because it has the creamsicle. Remember, I love that orange.
Yes.
I used it up like that. And there just isn't another orange that I love as much as I love that orange because it's just super chill.
Well, that's my favorite, like Mr. Huey's the navy. That was my favorite.
Well, I have that. And in fact, that's what some of this is because what I was doing is that's the stuff you want to spray on a sponge and then work into whatever the wet, you know, more just watery.
Or you can put down a tarp and you can get some really excellent effects with the spray, but you've got to stand back and then you can do this half nozzle.
This is why she needs a spray box. When anybody says when you have to stand back, no, no.
Okay, I come from the camp of the spray painters.
Yeah, it's just like a shh, and I'm more like psh, psh,
Yeah.
dab dab, psh, psh, dab dab.
Whoa!
Yes, and then that's why everything has a little bit of... Now, mine's getting a little out of hand over here, and I need new paper. All right, guys, that was super awesome. Hopefully, yes, and Seth's sprays are quite good. They don't move very quickly. I mean, like, once you spray it down, like, it's highly pigmented. But if you want some highly pigmented, his ink sprays are awesome. They're ink dye.
And I love how he packages them because you get the different reds.
And what's
you
funny...
You get the different greens and blues.
I don't know that... Like, because you can get them in different places. But on his website, he has them packaged that way.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was looking around just to see, like, you know, where else I could get them. Or if other people had... If there were additional colors. That, you know, because he's only going to carry probably Seth's colors.
I didn't remember that. Oh, it's been a while because I ordered our first.
Yes, you did.
I ordered our first batch.
Good information there. If you have any other questions, do pop those down in the comments below or come back, please. Come back, leave comments. Love that.
I do sometimes.
Thumbsy upsies, all that business. If you're new to this channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing. See you later. Bye.